DC could go right up right now and beat Ngannou.
DC Francis?
Oh, yeah.
DC fucking slaps him all over the round and would finish him.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think of DC Stipe? I think the chances DC Stipe happening are so much more likely than Stipe Kane.
Yeah. That's legit too, and
I think it's a great fight.
I do too. I think it'd be a great test on Stipe. Stipe's a lot bigger, but not that much bigger. Stipe came.
That weight cut kills DC, man.
It does, right?
Kills him.
Yeah. Look, man. I've always said this about DC. I've said this from day one. To me, because I've seen him, what he looks like physically. Obviously, a great athlete, but just he to me is the most impressive. In many ways, the most impressive fighter to step in the octagon. In what he's been able to do, he's lost twice to the same guy, and everything else he's won, and he's taken on everybody. And I mean, Gustafsson gave him a fucking hell of a fight, still beat him. So his striking is underrated. His wrestling, we already know what that's about.
His striking looked good. I think
it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight with, and I think it would come down to cardio.
Here's my thing, B. What else would you do at light heavyweight? Who would you want to see DC fight? I don't want to see him fight Jimmy Manawa. I don't want to see him fight OSP. Gustafsson, I guess. Gustafsson just had shoulder surgery. He's out for quite some time.
Yeah, he's out for a while.
So if you're DC and you say 2018 is your last year fighting, it doesn't forget light heavyweight. Oh, and not to mention,
I know who
John Jones is about to come back. So do you want to stay there and fight him again?
I'll tell you who I'd like to see.
Because he's just not going to beat him.
I'd like to see DC fight. I've always wanted to see DC fight Yoel Romero.
That's an interesting fight.
I've always wanted to see these two wrestlers go at it. Yoel's a higher level wrestler, actually. I don't know about
that. Just will never happen though, because Yoel's a middleweight, but I mean he could probably make 205. I think you're going to see a Stipe versus DC. I do.
I think it's a great fight.
I think it's the only fight for DC.
I think it'd be an amazing way for DC to seal his legacy. If DC beats Stipe, oh my god. I know.
He's still one of the greatest of all time, but if you beat Stipe, he's still.
What do you think happens there? Stipe's boxing is very impressive to me, but
Stipe's power could be trouble for DC. But DC's never lost at heavyweight Grand Prix champion.
Dude, he picked John.
I would. Oh man, when the fuck am I gonna stop doubting Stipe? I don't know if because I've known him, I've trained with him. I don't know what it is. The DC would be a tough matchup for Stipe.
Well, I would say
maybe Stipe can wrestle his ass off. Stipe's a big dude. Sure. Stipe's beat better strikers.
Yes. But
and he's heavy.
I think,
and he can wrestle his ass off.
I'll tell you why I put my money on
DC has cardio. For 5 rounds, the cardio is going to be an issue.
Yes, dude. Yes, and you have to give. That is such a huge
the pressure DC can do for 5 rounds is insane.
You told me yourself. You sparred with him. He just keeps coming forward.
No matter what.
Keeps coming forward.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Granite chin too. Granite chin.
Comes forward. Still.
And if he gets a single leg, there's no one in the UFC who could defend a single leg from DC.
No.
It ain't happening.
No.
Maybe John Jones is like, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, you're not back yet.
Yeah.
But I look at the division, it's like, all right, what's next for Stipe? He needs to take some time off. He needs to take time off after a fight like that.
Stipe does, after getting concussed.
Yeah, he got hit a bunch of times. So he needs to take some fight off. Unless Kane's going to come back. Other than that, do you want to see him fight Fabricio again? Seen it. Do you want to see him fight Overeem again? Seen it.
No.
Want to see him fight Francis?
No.
Seen it. Want to see him fight Mark Hunt? Seen it.
I think the DC Stipe fight is so intriguing, and I think it'd be the most incredible cherry on the top of a great Sunday of a career for.
Agree, brother.
Wow.
Great fight.
Wow.
Great fight.